What are 5 words that come to mind when I say nourishment?
Satisfaction, fresh, colors, happiness, and Italian food.
And if you had only one food-related phone call, who would you call? And
Pasta.
And why would you call pasta?
It's my life, basically.
Today, I'm going to LaRina, Pastificio e Vino to visit my friend Chef Silvia Barban. Chef Silvia came to New York from Italy and was meant to stay for 3 months. Fast forward, she became an executive chef at 26, was on Top Chef, and now owns her own restaurant. We met 10 years ago, and it was very much a match made in the kitchen. Most recently, she helped me curate a list of diverse chefs when I was working on my cookbook, Eating from Our Roots. So, what are you making there?
I'm making farfalle, or bow tie.
Do you think that I could actually make this at home?
Yes, you can. I mean, if you want, I can show you.
I would love that.
You basically just take this little square,
Yeah?
and then you put your finger over here in the middle,
Okay.
and then just meet together.
Cute.
Cute, look at that.
So while I'm practicing, could you just tell me a little bit about what brought you into the kitchen?
As a little child, I was a very hyper kid. My grandma was the one taking care of me. And the only way to, let me cool down was either give me water and wine. Turned out fine. 6 years old. But the other way was actually cooking with her.
Yes.
So she will always take me on the stools and we will cook together. And she was basically the person that we'll spend most of the time with because my parents both, they were working. And it happens when I was about 10 that she passed away. And then when that happened, I was like, okay, so now that she's not here anymore, who is going to take care of the family? Who is going to cook for everybody on a Sunday, And I was like, I want to do what my grandmother was doing for us. I want to do that for my family, but I also want to do that for other people.
I have to be fully honest. I don't know that I would drink espresso with anyone other than you, especially after I've had my 2 cups in the morning. So thank you.
Thank you. It's Italian espresso.
It's pretty delicious. So, Chef, I want to talk a little bit about your work as a woman chef. How do you see yourself in your grandma in your current kitchen?
In Italy, there is always a grandmother. Everybody learns from the grandmother. But then when you go in the kitchen, it's only men.
Yeah.
And you're like, how is that possible? Everybody says the grandma is the best cook. But then when you go in a restaurant, it's only men.
Yeah.
Right? So in my career, actually, I was the only woman in the kitchen.
So take me back to young Silvia, right, in the kitchen with her grandma.
Yeah, my grandmother was a tough woman, and I was, a crazy kid running around. So many times, my nickname would be Terremoto, which means earthquake. Before I would just run around, and so my grandmother would be like, Terremoto, vieni qua. Cuciniamo insieme, let's cook together. And I was like, okay.
I love it. How does she show up in your current space now?
Basically, she was my idol, still in these days, if I have to think about something, I always think about her as the person next to me, cooking. She showed up in a lot of inspiration for food. She showed up when, I try to teach someone else how to cook. I feel like she's always part of me, I feel like it's because of her that I've been doing this journey. So she's always next to me, basically.
That's so sweet. Oh my gosh, Silvia, you make me cry.
I know, I'm trying to keep my tears and not yours.
Okay.
Stop otherwise. I was so good at it, I didn't cry this time.
I think we need a tissue.